If you are over 75, let me ask you something. When does your body feel the most uncertain? Is it during a long walk or during that very first step out of bed? For many people, strength does not disappear during activity. It fades quietly before movement even begins. The body does not fail from lack of stretching. It struggles from lack of activation. Stretching makes muscles longer. Activation makes them ready. When muscles are not ready, joints feel less supported. Balance feels delayed. Steps feel hesitant. Have you felt that slight pause before standing? That is not weakness, it is a signal delay. Let's test that idea for a moment. Try this before you sit up. Point your toes away slowly. Hold. Now pull them back. After just a few repetitions, you may feel a subtle warmth in your calves. That small change matters. It means your system is waking up. The good news is you can do this before your feet touch the floor, all while staying in bed, because the most important movement comes at the end. Let's begin with the first movement. Move slowly. Nothing should feel forced. First, ankle pumps in circles. This may seem too simple to matter, but simple does not mean insignificant. When you lie still overnight, blood settles in the lower legs. Your calf muscles act like a second heart. They help push blood back upward. Regular calf activation supports circulation and vascular health in older adults. But more importantly, you can feel it working right now. Here's how to do this gently in bed. Before you sit up, stay lying on your back with your legs relaxed and extended. Slowly point both toes away from you as if pressing gently on a gas pedal. Hold for 2 seconds. Then pull your toes back toward your shins, feeling your calves tighten slightly. Hold again. Move in a slow, steady rhythm. 10 controlled pumps is enough to begin. Pause for a moment, notice the difference. Then keep your legs still and begin drawing small circles with your feet. 5 circles to the right, 5 to the left. Keep the circles smooth and unhurried. You may notice a gentle warmth building in your calves. That warmth means circulation is returning. It is the first light switch turning on. Does that subtle shift feel familiar? Good. That means the system is waking. Next, let's move to heel slides. If your knees feel stiff in the morning, this one matters. Not because it stretches the knee, but because it nourishes it. Inside the knee joint is synovial fluid. It works like natural lubrication. Joint movement helps circulate this fluid. When you stay still too long, that fluid thickens. That is often why mornings feel tight. Here's the safest way to begin. Lie on your back, slide one heel slowly toward your hips. Keep the heel in contact with the mattress. Pause gently, then extend the leg back out. Move smoothly, not forcefully. The return is just as important as the slide. This is where controlled strength builds. 12 repetitions on each side is enough to begin. Notice how the knee feels afterward. Does it move a little more freely? That is not imagination, it is preparation. This is why the first step feels smoother. If getting out of bed still feels a little uncertain some mornings, I've linked a simple safety support below that some older adults find reassuring, only if it feels right for you. Now comes the movement most people underestimate. Stay with me, this next one matters. Supine marching. This reconnects the hips and core, and those muscles quietly control your steps. Hip weakness strongly predicts fall risk in older adults. But here's the key. We are not chasing strength first. We are restoring communication. Let me guide you through it step by step. Lie with your knees bent and feet flat. Place one hand on your lower abdomen. Slowly lift one knee a few inches toward your chest. Keep your lower back gently pressed into the mattress. Hold briefly. Lower slowly until your foot rests flat again. Keep it quiet. Keep it controlled. Then switch sides. If your back arches, reset and slow down. The goal is coordination, not height. 15 slow repetitions per side is enough to begin. Notice how your core working quietly beneath the surface. That quiet engagement builds confidence. Short, shuffling steps often begin with quiet hips. Clear signals create clearer steps. Coming next, straight leg raises. This is where stability really begins to change. The front of your thighs carry much of your body weight. They help you stand up. They help you sit down safely. They help you control stairs. After age 70, quadriceps strength declines steadily without use. Weaker quadriceps are linked to greater loss of independence. Let's go through this slowly together. Lie on your back, one knee bent for support, the other leg straight. Press the back of the straight knee gently into the mattress. Then lift the leg slowly to about 45 degrees. Hold for 3 seconds. Feel the front of the thigh working. Lower over 3 seconds. Do not drop it. Control builds stability. Notice how steady the movement feels when you slow it down. 10 repetitions per side is enough to begin. Notice how your knee feels afterward. Does it move a little more freely? That is not imagination. It is preparation. This is why the first step feels smoother. Finally, the glute bridge. Many people skip this muscle for years without realizing it, and when it stays quiet, balance slowly fades. If there were one movement that changes everything, this might be it. The muscles along the back of your body support posture and balance. Posterior chain weakness is linked to higher fall risk in older adults. Many adults over 75 sit for more than 10 hours daily. The glutes gradually become less responsive. Take your time. This is how it starts. Lie on your back with your knees bent and feet flat. Place one hand on your lower abdomen. Slowly lift one knee a few inches toward your chest. Keep your lower back gently pressed into the mattress. Hold briefly. Lower slowly until your foot rests flat again. Keep it quiet. Keep it controlled. Then switch sides. If your back arches, reset and slow down. The goal is coordination, not height. 15 slow repetitions per side is enough to begin. Notice how your hips feel afterward. Do you feel slightly taller? Slightly more supported? That is the posterior chain reconnecting. This is not about building bulky muscles. It's about restoring upright confidence. When you combine these movements, something important happens. Feet wake up circulation. Knees regain fluid motion. Hips reconnect with core control. Thighs rebuild support. Glutes restore posture. The chain is complete. And that is why standing feels different. If you prefer having a little extra stability around the bed or during morning transitions, I've listed a few gentle support options below that many viewers have appreciated. There's no pressure at all, just resources if they're helpful. The entire sequence takes less than 15 minutes. No equipment, no strain, just intention. Stretching still has value, but activation prepares you for real movement. Would tomorrow morning feel different if your body was ready before you stood? It might, and small differences compound over time. Your body is not fragile. It simply needs the right signals. Start gently, stay consistent. Even a few quiet minutes each morning can build confidence that carries through the rest of your day. Thank you for spending this time with me today. If you found this helpful, I look forward to guiding you again in the next video. And let your first step tomorrow feel steadier than today.